Hey Susan, yeah, I see what you're saying about the alignment. Initially, the logo used to align center, and I checked. At some point, the CSS must have got updated for some reason and changed that. But let me show you what you do. So, when you just put in an image, I chose a small one so we can see how drastically it moves over. This is kind of what you end up with. So that's just using the image widget and just choosing an image. So let me just drag that off for a second. I'll cancel that. So yeah, if you tried to add an image or an image link or the logo, that's what's going to happen. You come in and when you try to add an image, be it from the library, from a URL, wherever you got it, you're going to have that. Now, although I'm going to use a library right now, I'll continue to repeat this because I just think it's really important for you guys that find a better way. Not find, I can tell you what to do. You can use third-party things, or you can put it on the actual domain, because you want that SEO value. You want that to bring something more to the site than just the image, and part of that is in it having the proper naming structure, both for SEO and for indexing. Both those things are very, very important. Not a lot of people really use the search engines as much for images, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't have weight and it doesn't have meaning. So here's the image, and I'm going to choose it. And because these things are stored on the App Engine, I mean, look at this URL. That is absolutely useless. It's big and it's useless, but so that is not my number one way to do things. It's not how I generally do it for my clients. I'll do that in the maybe showing them a site phase. But when I build a site, you got to then start looking at the SEO. Unless they've opted, I explained to them that the images can be the increased value of the SEO, and they can. I often charge a little extra for that. Anyway, so here's the image, and this is what you're getting, and this is what you want. Now, the fastest workaround right now to do that is to use your HTML widget. That's the way to do it. If I edited this, you'd see that what's happening is, let me just bring up the code, is I'm just using basic HTML here. I'm just wrapping two center tags, opening and closing with a center tag, and in the middle I'm placing the image. So it's just less than image space, then src, which means source, equals, then in quotes, the URL to the image. And then I close it with the closing quote and just a greater than. Okay? No, nothing like that, okay? Just one of these at the end of the image circ. Alright, it's that straightforward. And when you do that, your image, let me just do it again so you see it in action. Your image will center. And so it's not just, you can see it there it is. So that's what you do. That is the quickest, fastest fix. We will actually, beyond that, I'm actually been trying to have worked out to have an editor integrated. But one of the things I started working, well, not me personally, I had someone working on that, and I had it stopped because I decided, just like with the forms and stuff like that there's things you should do yourself and there's things you shouldn't. A restaurant should maybe make its own tomato sauce, but it probably shouldn't smelt iron and beat out its own frying pan. So, we shouldn't make our own autoresponders. We should actually use a service that does it right. And with images and stuff like that, I'm looking at third-party solutions that work really well and will integrate initially by code and then secondarily by API, including the shopping cart. I'm working with BigCommerce shopping cart people as we speak about an integration. So anyway, that helps you, I hope, with your image thing, and I'll get this video off to you. Bye-bye.